The Autonomous Robotics Research Center is now the biggest center in TII. We are over 200 people and we are covering all the possible field of application, from humanoids to underwater robots to aerial robots to ground robots. So the general vision is to face problems and find solutions that are technologically relevant and then apply these to different use cases. So the same building block could be used for restore ecosystem, but at the same time to help people in danger and so on.
TII focused on swarm robotics since the beginning. In TII, we're mostly focusing on aerial robotics and decision making, but we apply to different domains as ground and marine as well. SERB, also swarm in Arabic, is our flagship product that is coming out of TII. SERB is an end-to-end system that goes all the way from the software running on the edge to the platform level. It entails decision making, behavior trees for mission handling, and it can cover multiple of use cases, but we need to narrow it down to those solutions where the infrastructure is not present. Infrastructureless applications like search and rescue or disaster management, or think about all those logistic use cases where you have decentralized and decoupled systems running together. In all these cases, you need on-edge capabilities, on-edge decision-making, and on-edge reactiveness to the environment.
So in the Marine Robotics department of ARRC, we develop autonomous underwater vehicles, autonomous submarines, and autonomous surface vehicles, autonomous boats, with the long-term vision of using the autonomous boat as a mobile charging station and communication relay for the autonomous underwater vehicle to enable large-scale underwater data acquisition in an economically viable way. To improve underwater inspection, we use AI to make decisions on the data as the robot acquires it. Since we don't have a way to communicate with human operators on the surface, the robot has to take decisions from the data as it acquires it.
Our mission is to deploy humanoids in the real world. We are designing the robots from the mechatronic point of view, but also from the software point of view. So we are working on the intelligence part, developing new models that allow the robots to be more skilled in their manipulation capabilities, but also in their ability to navigate around the world, for locomotion, for interaction between human and robots. This is also a very important part for us. So the main focus is towards finding application in sectors like logistics, restaurants, house assistance, and all these applications where we believe these robots will be easier to integrate in the short term. I think that TII, with the work that we are doing on humanoid robots, will play a key role in the next years. Both on the research side and on the commercialization side, we hope to be central players to facilitate our technology.
We are building autonomous drones and AI frameworks to support mapping, seeding and monitoring of ecosystems along the coast and in arid areas. Drones and the autonomous systems that we're building in our research center help to map large-scale environments to understand where exactly an ecosystem is suffering or can be restored or supported. And then these autonomous drones also help planting the seeds in the precise areas that have been identified throughout the mapping process. You can seed, map and monitor hundreds of hectares per day, and you can already see the outcomes of the first seeding season. You see empty areas now covered in mangroves, which we have been seeding the year before, and trying to monitor and see how well the ecosystems are doing. So I think the first outcomes are there, and we can see the land is getting greener.
TII, we are lucky that we work in an ecosystem that involves many other research centers as well as startups and other initiatives that move all around our center. And we collaborate with other centers in integrating their sensors, radar, or other devices that are useful to increase the capability of our aerial robots so that it can detect underground an archaeological artifact, for example. So the idea is that we can put together pieces that come also from other centers, and this is something that is very unique in the ecosystem around TII.